Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Welcome back, dear brothers and sisters. Alhamdulillah, we're doing our class number 32 from Madina book 2. So inshallah, what we're going to continue to learn is the fi'l Amr. So how it's used and how it's made and how it's conjugated, inshallah. So let's move forward. So if we take some examples, like darasa, he studied; yadrusu, he studies; udrus means study; alima, ya'lamu, i'lam. So thing to note here that whatever the sign on hamzatul wasl depends on the sign on the lam ayn kalima. If it is dhamma, it will always have dhamma, and if it has fatha or kasra, it will always have kasra. Excuse me. Shariba, he drank; yashrabu, ishrab. So if you see here, depending on ayn kalima, here the sign on hamzatul wasl will change. So if it is dhamma, always dhamma; if it is fatha or kasra, it's always kasra. We need to remember this, inshallah. So if you do some more example of full conjugation, sami'a, he heard; yasma'u, he hears; isma', hear or listen. So you can say, so if it is isma', if it is sukoon on the lam kalima, if it is majzoom, so how do we describe this? Fa'al amrun mabniun ala majzoomun mabniun ala sukoon, and it is directed to anta. Anta isma'. Isma'a means antuma, you both listen. Isma'u, all of you, you listen. Isma'i, anti, you listen, feminine. Isma'a, both of you, female, you both listen. And isma'ana, all of you, you females, you listen. So take one more example. Kataba, yaktubu, uktub. Anta uktub. Uktuba means antuma, you both write. Uktubu means all of you. Wow represent antum. Uktubi means feminine, anti, you write. Uktuba, you both female, you write. And uktubna, all of you females, all you write. So with this knowledge, inshallah, we'll be doing our lesson number 14 from Madina book 2, ad-darsul rabi'a ashara. So the scenario in the class described by Dr. Abdul Rahim. So we can see how the different fi'l amr are used in different situations, inshallah. So Al-Mudarris says, Man bil bab, who is at the door? Bil bab, so we know it's two words. Bi harf jar and al-babi is your ism majrur, jar majrur. Who is at the door? Talib says, Ana talibun jadidun. So here Ana is mubtada, talibun is your khabar, and jadidun is your na'at. So I am a new student. This is how we translate. So Mudarris says, Udkhul. So what is udkhul? It's fa'lun, amrun, mabniun ala sukoon, and it's dakhala yadkhulu. Udkhul means enter. So if anybody has a door, you say enter. And it says masmuk. And we know this ka is with fatha because it is directed towards a male. Masmuka. So Talib says, Ismi Humayun. My name is Humayun. Ismi is your mudaf. Mubtada wa huwa mudafin ya mutakallim mudaf ilayhi. And Humayunu is in the pattern of mamnu min sarf, so it's a diptoed. So Al-Mudarris says, Humayun, kayfa taktubu hadal ism. So how do you write? Taktubu is your fa'al mudari' marfu'un bi damma. So kataba yaktubu means he wrote or to write. So how do you write hadal ism? Hada is your maf'ulun bihi, and al-isma is your badal, so that's why you have fatha on al-isma, whereas hada is mabni. So how do you write your name, this name? So the teacher tells uktub. So if you see sukoon on the lam kalima uktub, that is directed towards anta, in front of you, single person, write. So write what? So uktub is your fa'il and hu is your maf'ul bih. Write it. So it's talking about the name. Uktub hu ala hadihil warqati. So if you see here how the different positions hada takes. So hadihi is your ism majroor and al warqati is your badal. Hadihil warqati, on this page. So then what happened? The students, they shout, Ya Ustad, ha huna aqrabun. We know about this ha is ha tanbi, to draw attention. Huna means here. So they're telling ha huna, look here. Aqrabun. So what is aqrabun? Aqrabun means a scorpion. So they're telling, look here, there's a scorpion here. Teacher says, Aqrabun fil fasl ayna hiya. So thing to notice that aqrabun is muannas. So even though it does not have ta marbuta, it is a muannas. That's why it is here. And there's another construction we need to understand here. So we know mubtada, most of the time it is definite and khabar is indefinite if it is one word. But we have learned in few situations where if a khabar muqaddam comes, when a khabar like comes first, then the mubtada can be indefinite. So another situation here where a mubtada will be indefinite is when it is asked a question, aqrabun. So normally we say al aqrabu fil fasli, the scorpion in the class. But if you want to say, is there a scorpion in the class, say aqrabun fil fasli. So that's the rule here. So whenever it is asking a question, so the mubtada will be indefinite. A kitabun hada. So that's an example. So the teacher gets terrified. He says, aqrabun fil fasli ayna hiya, where is it? So the student says, unzur. So what is unzur? Means look. Nazara yanzuru unzur. So they are telling. So if you see sukoon and the lam, it means directed towards one person, is teacher here. Unzur huna, look here ya ustad. Hiya tahta maktabi hishamin. So here is your mubtada, tahta is zarf, shibu jumla khabar, and maktabi is your mudaf ilayhi, wa huwa mudaf, and hishamin is your mudaf ilayhi again. Hiya tahta maktabi hishamin, it is under the table of Hisham. So what it says, Al-Mudarris says, he tells to all so many students, says uqtuluha. So uqtulu. So if you see wow, it is antum. So all of you in front of me is commanding to them. Uqtulu. Ha is your maf'ulun bihi. Ha refers to aqrabun, which is scorpion, muannath. Ya ikhwanu, oh brothers, kill it, oh brothers. He's telling. The Tulab says they are panicked and they say, bima naqtuluha. Bima is with what? With what? Naqtulu. So naqtulu is fi'lum mudari'un marfu'un bidamma. Qatala yaqtulu, yaqtulu, taqtulu, aqtulu, naqtulu. So with what we shall kill it. Ha is a maf'ulun bihi. So Al-Mudarris says, uqtul ha. So now if you see here, first we had uqtulu, is telling to everybody. Uqtul means is directed to one person. So we have to look at the sentence. Uqtulha bihidhaika ya Hisham. So it's directed to Hisham. So he's telling to Hisham, uqtulha, kill it. Kill it with what? Bihidhaika. So what is hidhai? Uqtul is a fi'l. Ha is a maf'ulun bihi. With hidhai is a jar majroor. So what is hidhai? Hidhai means shoe or sole. So kill it with your shoe sole. And ka is your mudaf ilayhi. So hidai is for singular. If you have plural, if you like more shoes, how do we say? So it's called ahziyatun. Ahziyatun. It's like as'ilatun, atribatun. That's the pattern. So if it is pair, it is more shoes. It's ahziyatun. And hidaun is your singular. So it says, kill it with your shoe ya Hisham. Amatat. And after some time he's telling, amatat. So what is this word matat? So this is a fail, madi. So what is the fa'al? It means mata. What is mata? He died. So how do we conjugate here? See, mata means they both died. Matu, they all male died. Matat means she or it died. Matata means they both female died. This is a weak verb because it's got the alif here, which is a weak letter, so it's going to conjugate differently. We're going to do it later, inshallah. But the thing to notice here is matat means she or it died. So teacher is asking, amatat, is it dead? Had it died? So Hisham now is directed to Hisham. Hisham says, Naam, matat. Yes, it died. So that's your fa'alum madin mabniun ala fatha, and ta is your ta'u tanisi. So Al-Mudarris says, okay, now that's dead. So he says, commands them, ijlisu. What is ijlisu? Means sit. He's commanding everybody, all the students, sit down. Sit down, ya abnai, O my children. Iqra. Iqra'id darsa. Iqra'id darsa. So if you think to notice, iqra' is ending with sukoon, but the rule that if a sukoon is followed by al, which has got hamzatul wasl, and lam is got sukoon as well as iltiqa'i sakinaini, the fa'al amr, the sukoon will turn into kasra. So if it is iqra', so it's iqra'id darsa. Iqra'id darsa. That's the rule here. So, but we know iqra'id darsa means it's actually iqra' ad darsa. So read. So we have to notice here, if it is sukoon on lam kalima, it is directed to one person. So who is that? Ya aliyun. So he says, read the lesson, Ya Ali. So iqra' means read, reading. So he's commanding. So Ali gets up and he says, A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. So let's analyze this. We have done this before. A'udhu means comes from the word Aadha. So this is a weak word as well. So Aadha, Ya'udhu. Ya'udhu, 5 in your pocket. If you quickly say Ya'udhu, Ta'udhu, Ta'udhu, A'udhu, Na'udhu. A'udhu means I seek refuge. Aza, he sought refuge. So what do you seek refuge with? Billahi, jar, majroor. Seek refuge with Allah from what? Min shaitani. So min shaitani, minash shaitani is your jar majroor again, and ar-rajim is the naat for shaitan, so the outcast. So I seek refuge with Allah. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. So again we know Bismi, the way it's written. What does it mean? It's jar majroor. Allahi is your mudaf ilayhi, and ar-rahman, ar-rahim is your naat for Allah. So what does Ali read? He says, اقرأ باسم ربك الذي خلق خلق الإنسان من علق. So we already done the analysis of this ayah before, alhamdulillah. So we're not going to do in too much detail again. So we know this iqra' is al-amr, so directed to one person. So when it was revealed to Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, it was directed to Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. When we read today, Allah is commanding to one in front of you, the one who is reading, that is you or me. When I read Bismi, in the name of Allah, Rabbi kallazi. So we know why it is Rabbi, because it is mudaf ilayhi wa huwa mudaf, and ka is again your mudaf ilayhi. Allazi is your naat, silatul mawsul, ismu mawsula, and khalaqa, jumlatul fi'l coming as a silatul mawsul. Khalaqal insana min alaq, created man with dust. Min alaq, a congealed blood clot. So the Ali says, Ya Ustad, Hafiztu hadihi surah. Hafiztu. So you see, it is a fa'al madi. Hafiztu. I memorized this surah. Hadihi is your mafulun bihi. As-surah is badal for your. Ayya suratin ahfazu ba'daha. So that's your mafulun bihi badal. And ayya suratin. So we know whenever there's ayya, that means there is a verb which in front of it. So which is the word is ahfazu. So there's a typo error here. Hafiza yahfuzu. So which surah should I memorize after it? Ba'daha. So we know ha refers to suratun. It's a muannas word. Ahfuzu. So going forward, the Al-Mudarris says ihfaz. See, hafiza yahfazu, there was a typo error there. So he says ihfaz means you memorize. So he's telling to one person, ihfaz surat at-teen. So ihfaz is fa'al. Amr mabniun ala sukun. Surata is maf'ulun bihi wa huwa mudaf at-teeni. Surat at-teen. Khuz. So that's a maf'ulun bihi and mudaf ilayhi. He said khuz daftaraka. So what is khuz? Comes from akhaza ya'khuzu, to take. Take your book. He says daftaraka, book of yours or book. Your book. Daftaraka hada. Hada, when it comes at the end, means it is a naat. Take this book of yours. That's how it translated. Waqtub. So it's another rule being explained here. Right, Abdurrahim. So daftara is your maf'ulun bihi, and ka is your mudaf ilayhi, and hada it comes as a naat. So waqtub. So the fa'al amr is uktub, but we know that hamza which is brought in front of a fa'al is hamzatul wasl. So we know the rule of hamzatul wasl is a temporary sound. So any letter comes in front of it, the sound becomes silent. So we have to remember that we should not write or pronounce that letter as a hamzatul qata when a letter comes in front of it. So it's waqtub means write. Fihi, take your book of this and write in it suratul alaqi. So write what is surata is a maf'ulun bihi. Suratul alaqi. So kataba yaktubu uktub means write. So again, ya Aba Bakr. So ya harfun nida, we know Abu Bakr will becomes Aba Bakrin, because Aba is your mudaf and min al asma'ul khamsa. So where alif is a sign of mansoob, nasb. So you say ya Abu Bakr innaka na'asanu. So what is na'asanu? So we know inna is harf tawqid wa nasbin, ka is your isma inna, na'asanu is your khabar inna. So na'asanu means sleepy. So he is dozing off in the class. So teacher is telling, oh Abu Bakr, what are you doing? Definitely you are sleepy. So na'asanu is on the pattern of fa'alanu, like feelings which are temporary, like jaw'anu, atashanu, sha'abanu, ghadabanu, rahmanu. So these are associated with the feelings, and it's also mamnu min sarf. So we've done this before. Just a reminder. So innaka nahsanu, and you are sleepy. Izhab. What do you say? There's a typo error here. It is izhab. So we have to identify the errors as well. So it's dhamma here, but it is actually with sukun. Is telling to one person, that is Abu Bakr. It's allowed to Abu Bakr, go. So ilal hammami waghsil. So again here we have to remember. So when the hamzatul wasl comes in the beginning of the sentence, the sound is produced like izhab ilal hammami, go to the bathroom, waghsil. So we don't pronounce the sound of hamzatul wasl, but the next letter waghsil. What is waghsil? Ghasala yaghsilu is wash. So what is waghsil wajhaka, wash your face. Waghsil wajhaka. Iftahin, and then is after a while he says iftahin nawafidha. So iftah means, what is iftah means? To open. So what he says, open what? He says nawafidha. So nawafidha means windows. He's telling again to see that because lam kalim having sukun is directed to one person. So who is that person? Ya abadallahi. So it's telling to Abdullah that Ya Abdullah. So we need to see if Ya comes, it becomes mansub. That open the windows. Fa'inna. So there's another rule coming here. So whenever a command is given and fa'inna comes, fa'inna becomes a because. We know li'anna means because, and after fa'al, when fa'inna comes, and then it becomes because. So open the windows, Ya Abdullah, fa'innal ghurfata. So again, inna will have the same ismu inna and khabar. So here ghurfata, we know it is ismu inna because mansubun muslimatun, because the room is dark. Muslimatun means dark. And wal jawwa means weather. And why it is mansub? Because mawtufun ala ghurfata, ismu inna harun, it is hot. So if we give some examples, like here fa'inna means fa'innal ghurfata muslimatun, because fa'inna means because, like kul hada, eat this. Kul, we know it is fa'al amr, hada fa'innaka jawanu, because you are hungry. Udkhul, enter, fa'inna darsa qad bada'a. So enter because the lesson is already started. Ighsil qamisa, wash your shirt, فَإِنَّهُ وَسِخٌ, because it is dirty. So that is the rule being explained here. So this is how we use different forms of fa'al amr in different situations, and hope you enjoyed this lessons. Inshallah, we'll continue again with a new concept in your next lesson. Until then, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.